the discussion online on social media is still a mixed bag even now. I believe, and I could be biased, that a lot more are starting to see the value of the U.S. sticking to their guns. Literally. No pun intended there. But yes, having that posture. And, I think even 4 days ago, there was a gentleman, Bridger Pennington on X, who gave a few more stats, for instance, especially in the alcohol tariffs. India having 150% whiskey tariff on the US. EU having a 25% whiskey tariff to the US. Turkey having a 70% alcohol tariff to the US. So, I mean, like him or hate him, are we going to admit that Trump knows his numbers? Obviously, he's had negotiations in the past. And in comparison to other politicians, especially in the presidential seat, they haven't had as many opportunities to negotiate with a lot of top-level officials, top-level executives, heads of businesses, and in this case, heads of other countries. So now bringing that business perspective and realizing that a lot of us Americans, yes, we will have the higher bracket of tax percentages, and then we're also going to really give that encouragement to domestic brands to really, really put their best foot forward. Yes, there's a lot going on, a lot of moving parts going on. And then, so there's a mixed bag, right? Still, even to this week. So some people are saying, why shouldn't we match other countries' tariffs dollar for dollar? Another person said, in response to that, you've got to dig deeper. The U.S. is a developed economy. Currently, it might slip into developing. And then someone said, India is developing. It is imperative for developing economies to protect their industries and promote domestic growth. This particular person, and I'm sorry if I botched your name, Miss Bafna, Vaibhav Bafna on X, gave some stats saying that the U.S. per capita is at 80,412. Not sure what year that source came from, versus India per capita is 2,411, a 33-fold difference. I thought that was a pretty insightful argument there, and probably is warrant for more discussion. And then someone responded on top of that comment saying that this is why it is best to come to an agreement that protects the interests of both parties, of both countries. And so I think maybe we won't have such an extreme April 2nd tariff. It's probably something where this is what the president is looking for. He is looking for talks. He is looking for this, hey, let's come to the table. Let's talk about it. Let's hash it out. So again, I am going to see it from this perspective, and you might disagree with me. So, is this progress? And what are your thoughts?